The Nile River, Cradle of Civilization. Greetings, esteemed explorers. Welcome back to Abzara Studio YouTube channel, where today, we embark on a doubly enriching journey through the annals of time to unravel the extraordinary history and significance of the Nile River, an aqueous marvel often lauded as the cradle of civilization. This iconic river, stretching over 6,650 kilometers through northeastern Africa, stands as Earth's longest, weaving a narrative that has profoundly shaped the trajectory of human history. So, don your virtual explorer hats and join me on this doubly immersive adventure through the captivating story of the Nile. Our journey begins in the heart of Africa, where the Nile River winds its way through history. Known as the Cradle of Civilization, the Nile has nurtured ancient Egypt for millennia. From the fertile floodplains that sustained agriculture to the grandeur of the pyramids, we'll explore how this mighty river shaped one of the world's earliest and most influential civilizations. Geography and source of the Nile. Now, let's delve deeper into the geographical marvels that make the Nile a river of unparalleled significance. To truly appreciate its role as the cradle of civilization, understanding the Nile's unique geography is paramount. Spanning an astonishing 6,650 kilometers, 4,130 miles, through northeastern Africa, the Nile stands as the longest river on Earth. Its journey begins with two distinct tributaries, the White Nile, flowing from the pristine waters of Lake Victoria, and the Blue Nile, originating from the captivating landscapes of Lake Tana in Ethiopia. The confluence of these two tributaries in Sudan marks the birth of the Nile River, a colossal watercourse that has shaped the destiny of entire civilizations. Ancient Egypt, gift of the Nile. As we transcend the boundaries of time, we arrive in ancient Egypt, a civilization uniquely intertwined with the life-giving essence of the Nile. The annual inundation, aptly named the flooding of the Nile, wasn't just a natural occurrence, it was a divine gift that brought nutrient-rich silt, nurturing the fertile soil along the riverbanks. This phenomenon, known as the inundation, became the cornerstone of agricultural prosperity for the ancient Egyptians. The bounty of the Nile's floodplains allowed for abundant agricultural production, providing sustenance for a flourishing civilization. The ingenious Egyptians, recognizing the transformative power of the Nile's waters, ingeniously harnessed them for irrigation, cultivating vast expanses of wheat and barley that formed the backbone of their society. Nile and Egyptian religion. Beyond its role as an agricultural lifeline, the Nile held profound religious significance for the ancient Egyptians. They perceived the river not merely as a natural phenomenon but as a divine gift from the gods, with Hapi, the god of the Nile, at the forefront of their reverence. The annual flooding was seen as a divine act, symbolizing the eternal cycles of renewal and fertility. So sacred was this connection that the Egyptian calendar itself revolved around the predictable cycles of the Nile's floods. Art and ceremonial practices vividly depicted the Nile as a benevolent, life-giving force, capturing the essence of the Egyptians' spiritual beliefs. Trade and transportation. The Nile, however, wasn't confined to its role as a sustainer of life, it served as a vital conduit for trade and transportation. The ancient Egyptians, skilled navigators and boat builders, developed sophisticated vessels and navigational techniques. These advancements transformed the Nile into a bustling highway, facilitating not only domestic trade within Egypt but also fostering cultural exchange with neighboring regions. The Nile became a cultural artery, enriching the civilization through the exchange of goods, ideas, and technological innovations. Temples and monuments. As we traverse the Nile's meandering path, we encounter the architectural splendors that line its banks, majestic temples and monuments that stand as testaments to the grandeur of ancient Egyptian civilization. Temples such as Karnak and Luxor were meticulously constructed in alignment with the river, underlining the deep interconnectedness between the Nile and the spiritual beliefs of the Egyptians. These architectural marvels were not only expressions of artistic prowess but also sacred spaces that mirrored the symbiotic relationship between the Nile and the civilization it nurtured. Challenges and conservation. However, the 21st century ushers in a new chapter fraught with challenges. Growing populations, industrialization, and the specter of climate change cast shadows over the Nile's health. The need for conservation has never been more pressing. Initiatives ranging from ambitious reforestation projects to sustainable water management are underway, driven by the imperative to ensure the Nile's sustainability and preserve its delicate ecological balance. In the face of these challenges, the Nile stands as a reminder that even in the modern era, its well-being remains a critical factor for the prosperity of the surrounding communities. And there you have it, the Nile River, an unequivocal cradle of civilization. From the ancient Egyptians harnessing its power for agricultural abundance to the modern challenges and conservation efforts, the Nile's story is one of resilience and adaptation. As we conclude this immersive journey, take a moment to reflect on the profound impact this mighty river has had on shaping the course of human history. If this exploration resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more doubly captivating journeys through history. Until next time, happy exploring!